You should not step on your partner unless you know how to step on your partner the right way. Hello beautiful souls, I am Yasuko and it's time for Massage Monday. Figuratively speaking, you should never step on your partner because they will get upset. Since the Valentine's Day is coming up, this week I will show you the right way to step on your partner so they will appreciate you and love you more. There's a modality called Sokuatsu in Japan. It's a modality to massage someone's body using your foot. Years ago, I went to Japan to learn it and get certified. It's very effective and easy on your hands because you don't use your hands. Today, I will show you 3 ways to massage your partner's foot using your foot from low pressure to high pressure. First, have the receiver lie face down on the floor. The receiver's foot should be turned inwards, not outwards. If the receiver has tight ankles, there may be a big space under the ankle. If that's the case, just be extra careful and check in as you step on their feet. Whenever you massage someone, it's helpful to have a guide to aim for rather than randomly massage. For example, draw 3 imaginary lines on the target area. Match the size, so use your right foot to massage the receiver's right foot. Use your arch to press those lines. Start gently and check in with the receiver if the pressure is okay. If it doesn't hurt, you can increase the pressure by leaning in with your body weight gradually. This is actually what I learned at the massage school I went in the US, not part of Sokuatsu, but it's a nice way to warm up. If you have a balance issue, bring a chair and hold on to the back of the chair. The next level is to use the outer edge of your foot to massage the receiver's foot. For this, draw 5 lines below the receiver's heel and step on those lines with your body weight. Then press at the base of the toes and hold a little bit longer. This is a 6 press. And repeat. Again, ask if the pressure is okay because you will be using the bony edge of your foot. I'm lifting my toes to exaggerate the use of the outer edge, but don't lift them up as it will tire your shin quickly. Relax your toes and use the outer edge. If the receiver wants more pressure, then lean in more with your body weight. Use your body to aid your foot instead of just using your foot to generate pressure. The next one is very pointy. I often use a hook thumb to make it more stable and stronger when you press. You do that with your big toe. Let's put 3 by 3 imaginary dots. Press those dots with your hooked big toe. Use your body and press with your body weight to assist the big toe. When you hook your big toe, it's normal that the other toes get curled. They're trying to assist naturally. In fact, you can use the other toes to press the other dots together horizontally. Repeat on the other side by using your left foot to massage the receiver's left foot. To generous givers, think of at least one thing you love or appreciate about the person as you step on your partner. Because touch is a very powerful communication tool, and your thoughts and feelings can transfer through touch. To lucky receivers, at any point, if it feels good, express it by saying it or moaning or whatever. It will encourage the giver and give them motivation to do more. Also, if you have discomfort or if you want more or less pressure, clearly communicate in the form of request, not as an order. And don't forget to say thank you after massage because your partner was doing you a favor. Acknowledge and appreciate the little expression of love. And as you receive your massage, please remember how lucky you are to have a partner who is willing to do it for you. Don't take it for granted. If you have kids, they may enjoy doing this to you too. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and click on the bell. Make it a great week and have happy Valentine's Day.